2 full bedrooms, 2 full baths, a loft, and 3 slides. What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I'm gonna be taking you on about a 15-minute tour-scaroonie of the 2026 Wildwood Heritage Glen 376FAM, and the FAM is standing for family. I'm sorry, it's got 4 slides, so I misspoke. But man, this is a great unit for multiple couples, or possibly someone like myself. We got 4 kids. A couple of them are a little bit older that need a little bit more private space. But I like it because the living room actually seats enough people, which is pretty darn rare in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath RV. 13,753 pounds, 42 feet 7 inches, and it can hold 2,188 pounds worth of stuff. So your overall GVWR is 16,000 pounds. So while some, 2500s and things like that are able to tow it, you definitely want to make sure that you confirm, with the salesperson, or pump your VIN into one of those tow calculators, something like that. But like I said, 376 FAM. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'll put a link for Funtown RV if you guys want to do a little shopping. I'll also put all the specifications, talk about the construction a little bit, things of that nature down in the description if it's something that you find value in. If you don't mind, take one moment here to help me out. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and at some point find any reason to drop a comment. It definitely helps me out quite a bit. But Heritage Glen 376 FAM, let's go ahead and get the fun started. But I'll tell you, most of your 2-bedroom RVs, the living room just sucks. It's hard to find 2 full bedrooms, 2 full baths, and still get a good living room. So what they did is they just went ahead and lopped out the dinette. They reworked the island to kind of become the dinette. So I like that. You also get, power. I also like the fact that it looks really nice. But what do you guys think about the sofa over here? Now, the cool part about the sofa is it's going to have the 4 recliners, but also you're going to have 2 of these sections that you can pull down. So you can kind of parcel it off a little bit if you want kind of more like private seating or cup holders or anything like that. So you can see 1 cup holder here, 1 cup holder there, 2 here, and then 2 more as that comes down. You're also going to get this little pop-up that has a USB charging point. Another thing that they're doing that I think is pretty cool is no valances on any of the windows. Even like the small window there above the oven. So what you'll find is they got the old Dracula shades built into the cape, baby. So bada bing, bada boom. You're blocking out the sun. You're also going to get a little thermofoil right there as well. I'm sorry if I seem a little breathy. I'm kind of getting a cold. I didn't come prepared for the weather. I'm wearing shorts, and the temperature dropped real down low, and I'm freezing in this concrete jungle, to be quite honest with you. But pretty cool to have the windows. Head height over here is looking at like 6'3". As far as ACs are concerned, you got 2 in this main area. You're also going to get another one up in the bedroom. That's going to be a 15K, and then an 18K chill cube. And I'll show you the control panel for that here in a second. Now, as far as the loft is concerned, this is going to be right above that, what I would consider the guest bedroom, or the person not paying for it. But you can see, the kids are going to be above you. You could use this for seasonal storage as well. But I think it's nice. You can get into it. You can see everything going on. There's not any like little nooks or crannies that the kids can hide from. It's also taller than most of your loft. It looks like about a full 36, 38 inches there for you as well. This ladder does come out and expand too, so it moves over at an angle to get in and out a little bit earlier. You see the old Sansui TV, baby. My favorite brand to say, the Sansui. You got some accent lighting kind of going on here, here up above the slide, but also you get some storage back behind this. JBL controls are right here. Nice, I forgot about this. Get that on high mode. It's also got 4 different color modes. So there's a orange, there's a blue, and there's a white, and I think more of a red. But that puts out 5,100 BTUs of heat. Here in a second, this thing will actually get pretty darn hot to where I'll be feeling pretty good. So I'm a little bit upset with myself that I didn't put that in. But right here, a little bit of sneaky storage there for you. Really strong magnet to back up that latch too, so it won't fly open on you if you forget. Travel lock is engaged right here, but you got, let me see, look at this. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but as I'm talking, I can literally see like the steam moving out. Your boy's freezing, baby. So right here, you got freezer on the left, refrigerator on the right, a place for some wine bottles, or, cold cans of apple juice, whatever you got going on, maybe olive oil if you're a fancy cooker. Barrel roofing as well. So you got the blade lighting. All these are going to be on dimmers. but it is going to be on a barrel roof, so it's going to appear a little bit taller for you. Another thing that this brand does really well is the appliances. So you saw the refrigerator there. You're also going to have, you know, enough room to whip up a turkey in this bad boy. 4-top burner to whip up all the fixins. The solid surface countertops. You know, babe, if you're watching, I love you. And look at that. You also get an outlet here. You get a place to open up there. And then you're also going to have a microwave that's got everything you need, you know, including potato mode. Flip it on around. You're going to have the tick-tock sink. So if you're unfamiliar with it, you got yourself a cup cleaner, waterfall finish, and you have a pump right there with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. Underneath, you're going to have plenty of room right here to put like a trash can. You also have your fuse box down below. And you open this up, and you got plenty of storage. You also got your control panel for your Suburban on-demand hot water heater, the Furrion chill cube, and then, of course, all your different awnings and your slide controls right there as well. And you got tank heaters. So that's going to be tank pads that go up onto your bottom of your tank, help prevent those tanks from freezing. But since this is a 2-bedroom, this would be a good time to show you, you know, at least one of them. And then I'm gonna skedaddle. Got about a 4.5-hour drive home. Friday night, hopefully enjoy some time with the kids, watch a movie with the missus. Be all right. Get home sometime around 9. Looks like you got a queen bed right here. Let's see what kind of storage we got going on here up underneath it. Looking pretty good right there. Both windows open up. Both windows are tinted. Both windows have the Dracula shades to come on down, stop that skin from chiseling. And then you got, you know, hanging room on either side as well. And then you're going to have storage on both sides as well with the hamper here. And you got yourself 4 pull-out drawers too. You can also put a TV here with all the appropriate plugins that you need right on over there. Roller doors that go over, so kind of like barn style, I think is what fancy people call that. You got the old steamer stink sucker 5000 right there to help get out, you know, whatever you got cooking. And dual entry, so I like how you have the rear entrance. You're also going to have a porcelain foot flush throne with plenty of room to sit on it. Little TP holder, again, the solid surface countertops, and then you have, you know, trash can down below. Mirror to show off the old bowling gun, baby. Where's that button? There you go. Flip it around. You got a shower. Pretty good size. It looks like 36 by 32 if I had to guess, which means I got enough width to stand shoulder high on either side, or obviously turning. This is going to be probably a 1 on the dot for the roundy rating scale. 1 roundy can fit in this thing, no problemo. You don't have to tape sponges to the walls to keep clean. You're just taking a shower, and a good one at that. That's a pretty cool looking shot. That might be a thumbnail right there. Good looking camper. So as we come up into the front, you are going to have some floating steps. I should have pointed out, but there's going to be no floor vents. All the heat's going to be like in something. You know what I mean? Right there. Open it up here into the bathroom. You got a place for your towel to hang. And then you're also going to have the porcelain foot flush throne. You also have the Tri-Glide glass series here. A shower big enough for 1.4 to 1.5 roundies, depending on how you're getting into it. And you got about 6'2" and about 6'6" for head height. You're also going to see the backlit mirror. Again, for the old bowling gun, we're doubling up. You have some floating shelves. And then, of course, you know, you got your outlets, GFCIs right there. And then, boom. As we're moving across, you got yourself another bed. Looks like you can option in a king if you would like. Looks like the bed's big enough to support that if you'd like. You got a couple inches on either side. The backlit headboard, 2 windows, 2 shelves, and then you got your hidden storage right on over here. So underneath, on top of the dresser. Little TV backer, appropriate plugins, emergency exit, pull, push, and plop. And then as you open this up, you got washer and dryer prep, and you have yourself a hanging rod there too as well with all the, you know, the dresser spaces. But all right, guys. I know I kind of hustled through this thing, but like I said, I'm freezing. So hopefully you guys can forgive me a little bit. We're going to spend about 2-3 minutes here on the exterior. And then I'm going to do my shorties. that I put up on Facebook. Facebook. I'm out of here. But in case you forgot, all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, all that stuff will be down in the description. So you're going to have, I think it's prepped for 200 watts of solar. Let me see here. Yeah, prepped for 200 watts of solar. It can expand up to 500 watts. You're also going to get the Toughflex PVC roofing, so a little bit stronger of a roof for you than some brands are out there. A lot of brands are using it, but some brands aren't. Molded fiberglass front cap on this, and you're going to see you have the LED lights coming underneath. Pretty basic on the pin box, but that's what allows you to get a little bit more front-facing room up into here. Now, this is going to be locked, but you do have a spare tire, battery, all of that. Solera 3000 series for the awnings, and I like how there's going to be two of them. So one off the slide, one right here. You see it's lighting up like Justice with those LED lights. You're also going to get a leash latch for your furry friends, and then right on over into here, you get your heated and enclosed pass-through storage as well. So battery disconnect, a place for you to crack a couple cold ones, and you are ready to rock. You're also going to get the wind-resistant door with the extra large grab handle, I think is what they're doing, right? Yep, okay. So right there. You also have the step above steps that flip up into the doorway. Dual axle with the 125 lifetime warranty. So if you guys want to read on that, I'm going to move on. If you want to pause. 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie. Outside TV area. Again, JBL speakers, all the appropriate plugins. You are ready to rock. You also have entrance here in through the back with the Lippert on-the-go ladder system, and you have the backup camera prep there too as well. Black tank flush, sewer outlet connection. You are able to get slide toppers on this as well, so it's a piece of awning that goes from there to there, prevents debris from falling on top of the unit. You know, you'll be good to go, but you got your sewer outlet connection, or freshwater drain, I'm sorry. Your sewer outlet connection should be up here, right there, underneath the slide. It's not my favorite placement, but you know, it's still easy enough. 50 amp connection, and then I believe there is a docking station under here as well. Yeah, so hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower, your different tank flushes, city water, bypass valves, and all that good stuff with your propane up here. But all right, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Again, my name is Hunter, and this is the 2026 Wildwood. I'm blanking on this. Wildwood Heritage Glen 376 FAM. Have a great day. See ya.